Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, there was a fundraise drive at Bukhaljwa for a Catholic church construction. This is in Kakamega County. I know Bukhaljwa very well. And so we saw several leaders attending that event. The governor, that's Fernandes Baraza, was there. I saw the National Assembly Speaker, Wetangula, was there. Beatrice Elachi was in that event. Peter Salasya, among other leaders, attended. But then we know there was a drama that took place in that event where people went to an extent of fighting physically in that event. A video has been shared, but if you check on the kind of video that has been shared, there is somehow they have cut it and edited with a reason, because it's a kind of perception I'm seeing people want to try and create that Peter Salasya went to church and caused violent chaos, things like those ones. But it is also good we say the truth. Yes, Peter Salasya was there. We saw violence in that event. But then how did it happen? That is the question. Because I saw Peter Salasya addressing the congregants, and also he had a message for Baraza. And all he was talking about, it was about the sugarcane farmers. He was asking the governor a simple question. The former governor, Wycliffe Ombetha Oparanya, had passed a bill that had meant to help farmers with close to 100 million for the farmers. So the question is, what was he doing? Now it is 1 year in office to add on what Oparanya had done. A question that made some individuals who seems to be Baraza supporters to get angry and mad to an extent of going physical. So in my view, the man who was trying to stop Peter Salasya from addressing the people is a man who acted in a goonish way. But Peter Salasya, being a youth, while the guy was going to approach him and attack him, he reacted. And that reaction was a way of defending himself. Sasa kabla ya mfikie alikuwa ameangusha moja. And the video has been edited to show that he's the one who caused the war. First of all, I want you to watch this video. Then we're going to continue with this discussion.
Sasa wale ambao wanasema sasa unaambia nani na mimi nasema ukweli. Sisi tunajua gavana ambaye alikuwa amepitisha bill katika katika assembly ya Kakamega ya 100 million ya kusaidia farmers. So lazima pia wewe kabla uongee mambo ya Mumias, ujiulize wewe, what role have you played in terms of helping farmers wetu kupanda miwa. Hiyo lazima tuongee. Sasa wale ambao wanasema sasa unaambia nani na mimi nasema ukweli. So kwa hivyo tunasema kwa sababu mimi nasema hivi, lazima, because agriculture is...
Now we are continuing with this panel discussion, but just a quick request. For those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, Salasya, thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, we better stand with the truth. And for this one, I stand with the Peter Salasya. I don't find any problem in what Peter Salasya was addressing. And I'm wondering why the war in Azimio. Because Fernandes Baraza is the Kakamega governor. In Azimio, Peter Salasya, a man who was elected on DAPK party, still part of Azimio, here Eugene Oman. So why the fight? Why supporters act in a goonish way? What kind of perception were they trying to create there? Salasya was asking questions that had a meaning, and if I look at the audience that Salasya was addressing, that message was right. The audience was also the correct one, in my view, because this was a church function. They had gone there to raise some money to help the church. But remember, the church members are also sugarcane farmers, because this is happening in Kakamega. Watu wa Buhaywa ni wakulima wa miwa. Najua uko vizuri sana. Ni wakulima wa miwa. So, while he came to donate what he has, he still was just right to address the congregant, because they are also sugarcane farmers. Tell the governor their problem, tell them what you have done and what you intend to do, and sort out the mess. So, I don't find any problem in what Peter Salasya was talking about. His question was all about sugarcane farmers. Why is it that there's not enough supply of cane? And because agriculture is a devolved function, the governor has a role to play. And therefore, Peter Salasya, being the representative of the people, he is right to ask questions about farmers. And so the governor should answer, because that is a docket in his cabinet. Akona minister kushughulikia hiyo mambo. Hii ni devolved function. Hata ameenda ya kwamba kiasi anasema, Oparanya did this. But what are you doing to help the farmers? Someone was not happy that Salasya is asking such kind of a question. I don't know if that meant to attack Fernandes Baraza. I don't know how it was meant to attack him. This was maswali anauliza ni kwa niaba ya wananchi. Maswali tu ya there's no violence. But someone just decided that Peter Salasya should not continue to address people. He should be kicked out of that dais and he should get out. I don't know who has been embarrassed there. Is it Peter Salasya, or the governor, or the goons who seemingly act in behalf of the governor? Because that man now, because of that kind of using force, siku hizi mambo ya kifua jameni, we are out of that era. You just need to use your brain. I think the governor was going to speak after Peter Salasya. I am sure that he had all the answers to respond and the chance and the privilege to respond to Peter Salasya. I'm sure, because the governor is the senior most. So he was going to speak after Peter Salasya. So why the attack? This is barbaric. This should be stopped. I believe Fernandes Baraza should come out as a leader to condemn what happened at Buhaywa. He has to condemn this, and he has to reprimand his men to stop this kind of behavior. He has to come above this. But keeping quiet means you are endorsing violence. In as much people would try to edit on, tuko kwa Azimio, hao watu, Peter Salasya bado anasema he still believe in the leadership of Raila Odinga. What Fernandes Baraza also believe in. I don't see Peter Salasya going for Kakamega governorship. But anataka ile kiti yake ile. So what is the problem here? This kind of infight is unhealthy for Azimio as far as Kakamega politics is concerned. It's not healthy. Because the more the fight, the more you give a chance to your opponent. Tunajua watu wa kupigana ni wale watu wa UDA. You can name them, there are many. So this behavior should not be glorified by some individuals. The guy who acted in the name of defending the governor is trying to expose the governor and make him vulnerable. All kinds of mistreatment that Peter Salasya will go through, it is making him popular. Because now he will look vulnerable, and you know, once you are vulnerable, you attract sympathy. So, what they don't know is that they are trying to build Peter Salasya politically because the sympathy card is going to come in and it is going to work in his favor. So in as much you think that you are embarrassing Peter Salasya, you are helping Peter Salasya politically, and you make him more strong, and Peter Salasya can even become above the person you are defending. So whoever advised that guy to get out and snag the mic from Peter Salasya and cause violence in the church should be stopped. The good thing is that mwenye alikuwa anamsukuma sio MCA na sio mbunge mwenye amechaguliwa. Ni tabia tumeona tu kwa Kenya Kwanza, ambapo mbunge anaweza amua tu yeye ndiye anaanzisha vita. So Peter Salasya did not start the war. Peter Salasya was defending himself. I stand with Peter Salasya. I stand with what he was saying. And whatever kind of barbaric and goonism act we have seen should be stopped. Mambo ya glorify violence and use violence ni imepita na wakati, ni mambo ya kukataa, ni mambo ya kinyume, ni mambo inafaa tukatae katika hali zozote zile, by every means possible. Let people use their brain, let them use their mind, but not physical, to sort out problems. Political engagement should be responded politically in a manner that is democratic and showing that we are in a society that is growing and people watu wanabadilika, sio hii tabia. So we have to condemn this. Watu wa Azimio, msikubaliana na mambo kama haya. This should be condemned. I don't know your views, but let us meet in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.